Are we live? Should be good, should be good. Bear with me. I'm just going to go long here, by the way. I am long on my stream account. Long there at 300. So. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the audio to come. Technical difficulties. Oh. It's Friday. Got some logic. Okay, right, we have. We'll do this on Whoop. We'll do the monster on Whoop. I don't know if I'm going to drink it all. This was given to me by Lucian, one of the members who've been in the room for probably 2.5 years, 2 years. L-carnitine. I actually take that as a nootropic. That's interesting. L-carnitine, L-taurine, or taurine, however you say that. And then everything else is pretty much... Wow, it actually has some... I can never pronounce that. P-A-N-A-X. Ginseng? Ginseng? I didn't even know that. That's interesting. I literally just saw that. Pretty cool. There are the ingredients. I don't know if you can see it with the light. But anyway, got some nootropics in there. A small amount, but anyway. I had a call with Sam this morning, and I do want to just give a small breakdown of what we spoke about, because it was actually really, really interesting. So you can see I'm long. I'll keep this screen on just so you can see the long trade that I just took at 300s. If anyone's watching this on YouTube that isn't a member, here's a little bit of free sauce. We've already been long on the overnight anyway. Yeah, I don't drink, bro. I do not drink energy drinks. This was given to me. This was given to me by a member that I met on Monday. So I normally drink my water, but just because it was given to me, it's kind of like a little meme that we have going on in the room. I will give it a go. I will give it a go. I don't normally drink energy drinks, but I'll give it a sip. What was I going to say? Anyway, going on to today. So yeah, we're long, as you can see. I'll break down the long trade in a second, but essentially the area that I wanted to go long at, which I have gone long on my other accounts, is 280s, 276 to 280s. I do think there were some nice entries on the overnight, but I wasn't really up early enough to be trading that. Just in terms of the structure from yesterday, but I think anywhere between 250s and 300s is a nice long, and that's why I've just gone long on the stream account. I rarely trade this account off stream just to make it fair for everyone that's watching the stream, if that makes sense. Obviously, I have other accounts off stream because I'm a trader, and I'm not tied to my desk all the time. But anyway, going over some of the things that I spoke about with Sam this morning, just in terms of what happened on Wednesday, when we were trying to buy the low, and I have some stats that's like 50%, 25, 50, 75, 90, 95 percentiles of ranges on recoveries and non-recoveries of that ETH range. And I was speaking to Sam this morning that we have basically about 80 points, which kind of lines up with anywhere between 50 and 100. If you start not really closing or holding that level, it typically is just a complete dud for the rest of the day. Again, that's an average, so there's going to be sessions where, I can show you a couple of them, but there's going to be sessions where, you know, it touches it and goes 100, 200 points. But on average, you're going to save yourself lots of pain by just trying to do what I did on Wednesday, which was just, I mean, I can show you this trade. You can see I'm in this trade. I'm not going to get out of this trade until the target hits or stop gets hit, so we can move over to the main screen anyway. But just be aware, I'm long. But this is what I wanted to show you this morning. So I've got on this on a half an hour time frame, and it's interesting how both what Sam has coded and what I've also had on the ATR candle colors. We've spoken about the 3 times ATR downs as continuation moves, right? So on Wednesday, this is why I'm using this as an example, not because I'm just trying to pick this example out. It just happens to be, it is literally in front of me, and it works out to be really, really good as an example. So three times ATR down, 3 times ATR down. This red line here is Sam's indicator, which basically shows the average overshoot recovery, right? 72 points. So if we're going to recover, on average, that would have held, and we would have obviously gone up, right? On average, hopefully it won't actually get touched. It won't actually get touched. It'll just, go up higher, which we can, show you some examples of that, where you touch the ETH low here and you rally. I mean, this example, we rally, 200 points, right? And the average is 230, and we never came down to that red line. So in short, I'm not going to give you a full spiel on this, but in short, that red line is kind of like max pain. We're using that as, keeping us out of trouble. So how we view that with like an ET, this is an example on the high side. So ATR, 3 times ATR up, hits the ATH high, and this is the average overshoot. And again, pretty much sticks it and doesn't really go anywhere for the rest of the day. So it trades it, get done on the day, which is what we did. We took the longs, and we got 170 point long yesterday, which was basically going long. For anyone that was not following this on YouTube, we had some really good trades yesterday. Probably one of my biggest trades for a while, 170 point trade, and we took it from the 50, all the way into the negative 23, and it was just a beautiful trade. I'll just pull it up for anyone that's on YouTube that doesn't yet have access to the live streams. This was yesterday's trades. I was trading it on 75 accounts, so you might not be able to see it that clearly, but in short, long down here at 150s, 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 selling into 405s, and 411s was the last target. And I did this on multiple accounts. I had to take off early on these because of the consistency rules, which is annoying, but it is what it is. But anyway, that was the sort of breakdown I wanted to just give everyone in terms of these. Every time I take a loss, that is annoying, and I really hate myself for it. I always try to put in some parameters. And a while ago in October the 11th, we had the China and US tariff issues, and ever since that day I coded the 3.5 ATR down, which if you get one of them on a 5 minute or a half an hour, you basically just want to sit on hands for half an hour. And that's kind of what happened on Wednesday. We had half an hour down, pause, and then ATR down, never recovered that average overshoot line, and pretty much could have saved ourselves 200 points to the downside, and also 5-6 hours of frustration. And also, on average, my sort of side of what I've been working on average, again, 50% of the time, the times where we recover the ETH low, we do it within 10 to 15 minutes. So as you can see here, on the 5 minute time frame, if we just go to the 5 on Wednesday, it traded it, and it just did not ever recover. Okay, to and through, and just never even touched it once. Never even, within 10 minutes, we're at that red line. So 10 minutes, you're at that red line, you're done, right? I won't short it necessarily. I'm just saying, like, this is my new rules. Like, if you're not above it within 10 minutes and or you're at that red line, you're done. You are done on the day, and there's no need to be doing anything else. Just FYI, that trade is about to hit its target. That's just a 1-hour trade, 50 points for 50 points. Still in some of my other trades to the left of me. Going to try and get as high as 350s to 400s, just so you're aware. That's that trade. But anyway, doing a bit of a breakdown on today's action. Just put this back to a half an hour. But yeah, that was really helpful, really insightful, and please thank Sam for doing that, because it is it's going to be a really good gauge on stream where I can say, guys, we're at that 70 point area on the ETH once it's traded. If we can't hold here, who cares if it goes up after this? Just, it's not worth it. So that's that. If I just go over to my main screen, and we just go on we'll start on the weekly just to see where we are. So weekly, I haven't drawn any fibs for a while, so we can see, I think we're at the 38. Yeah, we traded the 38 2 or 3 weeks ago, which was at ATR down. That has given us completion targets to the downside at 22,700s and to the upside of 2,700s. Okay, and we're pretty much stuck inside. We've come down into a halfway back, so we've traded the discount. We also broke, what was really interesting, we came up into the 79% fade long, and typically when you break the 62, discount longs are viable, in my opinion. So you can see on the weekly time frame, just take this off for a second, we came up to the 79% fade long, which is here, tagged the 79, tagged it once, and then came down. So now flipping the script, we're looking at that potential halfway back, which has traded. So this is not hindsight. This has happened. And we've had, nice reactions off that. The BX also came down to that 30, came down to, 30, 37. Let's just put that line on. 37.50 is kind of what I like to look at for deep discount and trend reversions. So negative 37. And we came down to that. Literally, I mean, look, that is perfect, right? Perfect. That was on the Thursday. So Wednesday we came very close, but Thursday we literally traded the negative 37, which is what I like to see for potential reversals. And from that we have came up for just under 500 points, which is nice to see. Going to the half an hour time frame, are we still bearish on the BX? Yeah, it's just about to potentially flip green. Obviously that could still go either way for now, but yesterday, set the scene for the 3.5 times ATR up, rebalance, completed higher. So I am still drawing traditionals inside all of this range here. So this is still valid for me. In fact, sorry, it would be this draw here. So this traded, you have to go to a 5 to see it. This was the trade yesterday. Sorry if it looks a little bit sloppy. There's a lot of indicators, but this is the low. This is the high. 61 bid, 23 completion. Same anchor, new high trade, 61.61, all on the overnight. And we are opening up at and above the 38. So those completions will give us 484s to the high side, or even just back up into what would be these highs here would be the easiest draw for me. So at least 412s. And if we do get that continuation up, it will be completing 484s. I think the BX is still, where's the, sorry. Is still showing a higher low, I think. Yeah, you got a low and a higher low for now, but they hasn't yet closed, so we'll just have to see how that closes. But in short, anyone who wants the one sentence breakdown, looking for longs from yesterday's, or looking at longs from yesterday's series that aren't yet completed, and looking for potentially this negative 23 and or the high from yesterday to get taken out at 400s to 480s. The trade on screen, as you can see, is about to complete, so we'll just give it a couple of minutes. How long have we got till the open? Still got 15 minutes till the open, so it could go either way, but yeah, still holding my longs, and we are long and strong. And if you want to join us in the trading room on Whoop, Callum will drink his first ever monster. Can you believe it? So I mean, it's going to be a very what's the word, anticlimactic if I don't like it, because I've been waiting all week to drink it. So we shall see. Do we just wait a couple of minutes to see if this trade completes? Ooh, let's give it 18 seconds, 15 seconds, 14 seconds. And then we'll move over to Whoop. Anyone watching this on YouTube who isn't a member, you can click the link in the description to join the room. And you can watch us trade live each day. Just so you can see as well, I am also long on my other accounts. So I didn't have as good entries, that's why I wasn't showing all of this, but I did show the better entry I had. But yeah, my entries aren't the best, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, long and strong on 70 accounts, because I am a psycho. Right, anyway, we'll go live on Whoop. Everyone on YouTube, see you all on Monday. And again, yeah, if you want to join, you know where the link is, okay?